It's a little bit of information on what to expect from us, what to expect from our dogs, and if you have any questions, he'll kind of be here to do a Q&A. And if there's, I don't think anything else, take it away.
All right. Hey guys, my name's Eric. Thank you so much for having me here today. I really do appreciate it. I've done a few of these big inter-office group pack walks before, and they're always really successful. People love them. It tends to be something you want to do over and over again. So I'm really happy to be here to present this. I counted how many pack walks we've done since we started, and it's like 4,563. Yeah, a lot. So we've been here for a while, almost 15 years now. We do them just about every Saturday for our training clients, but you know, we're available to do it just about any day of the week for situations like this. Typically, we have anywhere from 20 to 30 dogs and their owners at a walk. Everybody participates as a partner with someone else. So we partner you up with someone and you walk side by side. If your dog has trouble walking on a leash by your side, we can help you with that. I brought some information on that. But it is kind of a prerequisite in order to bring your dog to a walk. It's at no time is it going to be off leash. It's all on leash walking, but they walk very close together. So the way it looks is we line you up, we partner you up, so it's 2 by 2 all the way up to the lead, which will be me. And then I always have another trainer in the back. So if somebody needs help throughout the walk, there's either myself in the front or one of my trainers in the back, and we're here to help you guys. We always start with the dogs on the outside of the group, so it'll be like dog, person, person, dog, okay? And then we'll tell you to switch, and you switch your dog behind your back into the middle, and we'll go over all this again. But once the dogs are in the middle and we're moving, they're working together. When dogs work together, they tend to bond, so it calms them down. And they learn from each other, and they learn from the input that we give them, okay? So we do typically a big loop in our walk, and have we decided where we're going to walk?
Our Andre Clark to Channel Drive to.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's a great walk. Yeah, okay, so we'll start at the bird refuge and we'll walk down to Butterfly Beach, and there's a big grassy area. We usually line up and we'll do some training exercises. So hopefully everyone's dog knows how to sit. Maybe, no? We'll see.
We got that checkbox. What's another one?
That's a simple one. If they don't, we can help you, but it does help also to maybe bring a little treat bag with you so we can coax the dogs into some behavior. And then we'll go through some training exercises. They're a lot of fun. I usually do this thing called the gauntlet, where we have people walk down the center and then they weave back through the group. And everybody who's waiting to walk has their dog in a down.
Oh, wow.
And then you have to walk your dog through the little gauntlet, so to speak. You know, these exercises work on obedience primarily, but also impulse control, which is a big one that our clients have a hard time dealing with. So if we can get a decent level of obedience, but a really good level of impulse control, you can really take your dog just about anywhere you want. So that's why these pack walks help so much. Yes?
What if you have 2 dogs?
You can bring 2 dogs, but I need 2 people. So 1 person to a dog.
I have a tandem lead too.
Yeah, but I really want you focusing on 1 dog because it's a training exercise, and they'll distract each other. And it's actually, I have a lot of couples that have multiple dogs, and when they join the pack walk together, I split them up.
I was gonna say,
Yeah,
do you have them get confident without each other?
it's important, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, usually they're not,
Yeah.
so that's
Yeah.
why I split them up. And if I can work individually with each client throughout the walk, then by the end of the walk, they're doing, you know, they're
Cool.
So we'll stop halfway, do some training exercises, and then continue with the rest of the loop. We go through the lower village and then back to the bird refuge. It's about 3 miles, so it's a good walk. Don't wear flip-flops, wear walking shoes. If your dog's on a training collar, that really helps. So
Can you
you
give
know,
examples?
yeah, so a couple of different types of training collars people use are martingale collars. It's just a regular flat collar with a chain in the middle, or a prong collar. Some people will use slip leads. We don't typically use slip leads, or they're also called chokers, just because we don't want to restrict the dog's breathing at all, because they're moving. But if your dog is pulling, it's gonna choke itself out. So a prong collar is more effective, or a martingale collar.
Gentle lead?
You can use a gentle lead for sure, yep, if your dog walks well on it. I don't recommend harnesses unless your dog already walks well on a harness.
No flexi leashes?
No, oh, thank you for
Yeah,
bringing that up.
I got
Yeah,
you.
no flex,
The devil.
we need either a 4 or 6 foot leash. Does everybody have that? Cause I can bring some with me if you don't. So, I'm gonna bring a bunch of stuff with me at the walk, so if anybody needs to borrow anything, we're happy to let you borrow it.
And we
I'll
need
bring
at
a
least
bunch of
10
leashes.
people, right? So when I send this video out later.
I need at least 10, yeah,
Okay.
but I can do as many as 30,
Okay, great.
all right? Just let me know how many, cause I'll need to bring 3, there'll be 3 trainers if we have 30 people.
Okay.
I like to have 1 trainer for every 10. It's about what we can manage.
Okay, perfect.
We did have a pack walk a couple of weeks ago that was almost 40 people.
Whoa.
It was huge.
That's
mean,
like
the
a
line-
parade, a dog parade.
It does look like a dog parade, yeah. We get a lot of business from it.
Yeah, I'm
Just
sure.
because people are like, whoa, what's going on? Your dogs are so well behaved.
Everyone's
They're all
controlled.
walking so nicely together. You know, it's the collective energy of the pack that really speaks to the dogs. And when you put out the good energy to your dog and, you know, instill some discipline, they all kind of just follow the leader. And that's what we have to be, as the leader. You know? Otherwise, they'll lead and you'll follow. A little history about K9. We've been here in Santa Barbara for about 15 years, and I've been training dogs professionally for almost 30. I can't believe it, 30 years. I'm really proud. We win Best of Santa Barbara just about every year for the last 9 years, so we have a great team. We do some really good work. Can't tell you how many dogs we've saved. Literally, like, a lot of times we get dogs when they're just about to be euthanized, and like, oh, dog's last chance, no pressure, but you know. So we do a lot of that. We do a lot of behavior modification with aggressive dogs, reactive dogs, dogs that have separation anxiety, so higher level stuff. We specialize in that kind of thing. Hopefully none of your dogs have any problems like that. They probably wouldn't be allowed in the office if they did. But yeah, I think that's really all I can tell you about the pack walk. It's a lot of fun. You're allowed to talk to each other during the walk, just no cell phones. We want to focus on the dogs and where we're going and what we're doing. Okay. Any questions?
And it's all dogs, right? Small dogs, big dogs?
Yeah, it
It's
doesn't
just-
matter,
you
any
can have-
size.
As long as they can politely be there with other dogs and people.
Exactly. Yeah, I mean, I imagine, yes.
What's so bad about harnesses?
Usually with some dogs, if you put a harness on them, they're just like, "Oh, okay, let's go," and they pull. Unless a dog's been trained to walk on a harness, if you want to try it for your first time, it's probably not the best tool.
Got it.
I prefer you come in just a regular flat collar if that's the case.
Okay.
She has a little wiener dog.
Oh, yeah, so a lot of times dogs like that,
I
you know,
don't, yeah. He's terrible
physically.
walking though, but.
Well, you know, have you ever tried a training collar, like a prong collar, or
No.
no? I'll give you some information.
pounds, you think that's.
We have tiny,
That's
tiny little prong collars, yeah.
Oh my god.
A wire collar.
It is wired,
Yeah,
yeah.
like a
It's-
little-
they're actually kind of cute. You can wear it as like a little punk rock
Yeah.
bracelet.
You have matching ones.
Yeah, you know.
Aw, that's cute. I didn't even realize I was wearing it.
Oh, yeah.
Um,
Yeah, I know, like,
I'll look into that.
dogs that are super low to the ground, you know, you tend to want to walk them in a harness just because structurally it's
Yeah, it's
better
very
for them,
long.
right? But if they have trouble pulling and they're always like nose to the ground, or they get distracted easily, a prong collar keeps them focused.
Got it.
And the tool is really misunderstood. People think, you know, because the way it looks, I don't know, is everyone familiar with what a prong collar looks like? No? So do you know what a martingale collar is?
No, I think I understand the concept probably, but.
So they have little prongs like teeth, and it's supposed to mimic the bite from another dog. So we don't need to use a lot of pressure, and they're not used as a choker, which a lot of people do use them as. So we just want to use like fingertip pressure to guide the dog. So what you're telling the dog when you apply pressure is to stop what you're doing. Pay attention to me, because the leash is attached to you. So the energy will go back to you. So when you put pressure, it's always towards you in the direction you want the dog to go. So if they pull to the right, you just put a little pressure to the left, and they look up to you and you go, yeah, let's go, and you just keep walking. If anybody has a dog that likes to stop and dig in, like bulldogs love to do that. They're like, oh, I'm not going any further. A little pressure with the prong collar wakes them right up, gets them going. Okay? So even though it looks really gnarly, it's a very misunderstood tool, and we love educating people on them. People will come in and be like, I'm not using that on my dog, and like, just give me like 2 minutes and I'll show you something. And all right, and we put it on the dog, and in literally like minutes I have the dog walking next to me by my side looking up at me, and they're like, what the heck? Right? I've had this dog for 5 years and have never been able to get it. So it's just a very intuitive tool for the dog to understand, because they know what that bite means. You know, so what the mother did when they were puppies, litter mates would do it to each other, to get the other, like the dogs that are playing too rough to stop and calm down. It's just a signal. Right, so a very effective tool. We also use tools like e-collars, which are also very misunderstood. You know, so we use everything: gentle leaders, e-collars, prong collars. Not slip leads so much, but if a dog can walk on a harness, I don't have a problem with it. It's just if you're introducing it for the first time, it's not the best tool to learn on. I brought some information if anybody wants. We do offer a program called the Walk Doctor. So if your dogs do have problems walking, this includes a training collar and 4 lessons. It's 2 private lessons and 2 pack walks. So I'll leave this for you guys here. And also I brought some of the puppy information for
Oh,
you.
great.
We offer
And that'd be great client gifts.
Yeah.
yeah, so each one of these little cards is a free session. So if you want to give these out to your clients that have puppies or a very small dog under 30 pounds, we have our Littles program, which is like a daycare for small dogs. We noticed that a lot of dogs under 30 pounds would get bullied in the regular daycares, and people had to pull their dogs out. So we had a big request from our clients, like, can I just leave my dog here for the day? So we developed this Littles program, and it's a small dog daycare. But I wanted to add a little twist to it, because regular daycares are so kind of chaotic and unorganized. We actually do training during the class. So it's a structured daycare environment. So it's a little bit, it's a better program than just throwing your dog to a daycare. So that's for dogs 30 pounds and under. And then our PAL program is our play and learn socialization and training program for puppies. Okay, and we'll take dogs as young as 8 weeks all the way up to 7-8 months. Okay, so I'll leave all this stuff here for you.
Thank you so much.
Alright.
It was on
Specifics.
Saturday.
The 21st.
The 21st.
Yeah.
At 8:30, and we'll send an email out.
Okay.
I'm sure you're probably part of our Montecito agents.
Correct.
You know where the bird refuge is?
Yeah.
So we'll meet there in the parking lot. You can park at the post across the street. I've never had any problems parking there, especially that early. Really not much is open. But we'll meet there. You'll see. I'll bring my van, so you'll see my K9 van parked there. All right.
And then
And-
none of the dog, like we need to keep the dogs separated until the walk starts.
Yeah, so that's a good point, thank you. I'll go over this all again at the walk, but when you show up, I don't want the dogs meeting face to face, okay?
Okay.
Some dogs, they see that as pressure and they don't like it, it could react, so we wanna keep it as friendly as possible. So don't let the dogs meet face to face. You can walk them around, try to get them to go potty. And, oh, I do have a couple of code words we use along the walk. Code yellow is pee. So if you hear us say code yellow, we're all gonna stop. Whenever we stop, the dogs have to sit. Or code brown is poop.
So try to get those out of the way before.
Yeah, try to get the code yellows and code browns out of the
Cool.
way.
It,